Welcome to CADventure. In this video, we will see how to make line at certain angle. Giving angle is not possible with ortho mode. So let's understand to give this kind of angle and a distance, we are going to be using something called relative polar coordinate system. Relative polar. In this, there is a format which is at the distance less than angle. This is our format. So if I'm going from this point to this point, I have to specify distance between these two. That is at 4.5. As this is 4.5, this is also going to be 4.5. Okay. Now, how do we find the angle? There is a technique. Okay. We do not directly use this angle. Keep this in mind. From whichever point we are moving, say from here to here we are moving, we will make a plus symbol at the starting point. I believe you already know this is 0, this is 90, this is 180, and this is 270 degree. In whichever direction we are moving, we make angle from 0. We find this. So in this case, if we subtract this 50 degree from 180, we would get 130, this angle to be. Okay. So we need to specify that. When we are moving from this point to this point, we'll do the same thing. We'll find this angle. From this point to this point, we'll use this angle. From this point to this point, we'll use this angle. Remember this. I know at first finding this can be hard, but as we will see more example, it will become easier for you. Okay, so let's start. I will erase this all. I'll select my line command and I will click somewhere here. I'll go in this direction, 18, enter. Now to go in this direction, I will use my format. Remember, at distance, that is 4.5, less than angle, that is 130, which we had calculated. Now to go in this direction, let's find this out. Okay. So from this point to this point, at the beginning, let's make plus this angle. As we can see, this is 100 degree. It is getting divided into equal parts. So that is 50. So we have it readily available. So what I will do, I will give that at 4.5 less than 50. There we have. I'll go inside direction, 18, enter. We are getting this horizontal line is because of ortho mode. Make sure that this is on. Now we'll make the next line. So you don't need to keep your ortho mode on or off. When you specify this at the red format, it automatically goes in angle. So don't worry about ortho. Let's find the next angle. So to find the next angle, we'll do the same thing. From this point, we'll make this plus symbol. And we already know that this is 50 degree, right? From here. And the 0 degree is also known as a 360. Okay. So how 360? Because entire full circle is 360. Now from full circle, if you subtract this part, that is 50 degree, how much would you get? 310. So you can use 310. That is also okay because we are taking angle in this way. That's why this is 310. If we take angle in this way, which is already known to us, 50. If we go in reverse direction, then we specify negative. Remember this. Okay. For some people, negatives are easier. So whichever you find easier, use that. Both will work. All fine. Let's try that out. Okay. At the rate 4.5 less than 310. See, that did not work. Oh, that did not work because we typed 2 at the rate. So let's correct that. We made one more mistake. We clicked here. Let's undo this first. Type correct value at the rate 4.5 less than 310. Enter. See, or I'll do undo and test minus 50 as well at the rate 4.5 less than minus 50. See, that is working. Now at this point, let's understand what close tool is. What close tool does, it exits the command and it makes a line from first point where you started and the last point where you are currently working. It makes a line between these two and ends the command. But for the sake of understanding relative polar coordinate system, let's find this angle as well. Okay. So I will mark these 2 points. From this point to this point, we need to find this angle. Okay. Now, what do we know? Remember, we had figured out that here, this is 50, this is 50. So here we have 180 and more 50. 180 plus 50 is how much? 230. So let's try that here. You may think that how can we try? We already finished it. We can actually try by selecting this and deleting it. Line, I'll click here, at the rate 4.5 less than 230, enter. So there we have. It got created. I hope you understood what I explained here. If you do, then see you in the next video. There are 2 more examples, and next we will be seeing this one. This is even more complicated. So buckle up. See you in the next video.